I got a grudge issue.
Okay, good.
But so what do you think? Huh? I didn't get to begin yet.
Oh! Hey guys, can Audrey get in and take a look?
Yeah, you bet.
Well, you don't even have to duck.
I know. Pretty cool. It's good to be short sometimes.
So before this wall,
Lucky you.
had this black insulation stuff that I've never seen before, and it was like half an inch.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. We left it in.
Oh, you did?
We did because why take it out? Because it would have been a mess and who'd want to breathe in here.
Yeah, that's true.
So we just went right over it.
Uh-huh.
And these are washers for a rubber roof.
Oh, awesome.
And I had them from my house in Cambridge. I actually grew up in Cambridge in Beach Street.
Oh, okay.
And we used those to secure the studs that were there.
That's great. They're better than
Then we caulked it. There was a gap down here with the cinder blocks.
Yeah.
So we could have put foam in there, but it would have taken months, cans and cans of foam. So we just cut a 2x4, secured it to the base here, and then caulked around the edges.
That's very smart.
And
less bad materials then, because the spray foam's got volatile organic chemicals.
And it's dead air anyway. It's dead air space in there now. And, then we did the hydraulic cement on the crack that was here.
Great.
Yeah.
And hit my head a lot.
Yeah.
Can you point out, Peter, where that hydraulic cement was used?
Right here.
Right there.
It's just
okay, I see.
You just mix it with water,
Okay.
and we tried to smooth it out. We messed up. Someone stepped there. I guess that was that.
It's annoying.
But it looks a lot better than it did too. And just be careful of your head when you move out.
Cement's really great to work with, and hydraulic cement. You just mix it up to a peanut butter sort of consistency and slap it in there,
it just goes faster. You don't have much working time, pot time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have a question about this gap right here. Should we use another?
Well, actually, we have some more. We're going to do some foam. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Foam
gonna
today.
foam
That's
that.
part
Yeah,
of
goes a
our-
little big
part of our job.
If you look around, you'll see this is this we just put a piece of backer bead, which is this is 3/4 inch round rubber tube, a solid rubber that's an insulation, and we've got gaps up there.
We'll need to foam around
Just
that.
foam that, and then we'll foam.
Yeah,
just
foam anything that's not secured yet. Some of them, and I don't think we got it all done with just the white caulk. So you should probably use some of the white caulk. Like this is like a straight tight right here.
Yeah.
Just the white caulk will go.
So when the gap is bigger, that's when you use foam, and when you have a pretty small gap, then you can use the caulk.
Right, caulk should only go like
1/4 inch.
quarter
Which is
inch. Yeah.
usually used for like the window.
So anything bigger like that, a little bit in there will do, and there's a gap up there. They probably couldn't get the stuff in. If there were to be a hole in here, we did have one hole. I don't know if it got filled somewhere. In fact, how about Audrey, down by you there? That was the first one we put up there. Is there a hole in the corner somewhere? Down the left maybe. I don't know if you covered up.
Yeah, there's a hole here and up here.
Okay.
And we'll at the end of today we'll do a blower door test, which will depressurize the house and accelerate any air leaking, so we'll be able to find any leaks that are left.
Cool.
Awesome.
This is a whole new education for you guys.
Yeah,
huh?
seriously, I love it.
This is great. It's really good because so many people
We've only done like
my age will not know a thing about stuff, and at least you get your feet wet this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on average we're decreasing the energy bill by about 10% in each house, both electricity and heating, in just 3 hours. So it's just a great thing to do.
And if you do get your feet wet here, it might mean that the pump isn't pumping the water out into your because this would all be old marshland in the past. If you notice when you go out to the house, if you go out the front door of the house and look across, you can see Wollaston Beach, and you're just about at eye level with the automobiles driving by.
So you got any other observations, Audrey?
I do this sort of stuff too, because this is, the fiberglass you can see is sort of dirty. When it's dirty, that means that air has been transferring through.
Okay.
Fiberglass is actually an air filter. It's what air conditioner air filters are made from. And so anywhere where you see dirt like that means there's been a lot of leaking. And you should seal better in those spots. So I probably put rigid insulation over these and spray foam around also.
Okay.
And then just be, careful with this. There's a small gap all the way across here.
I'm going to start.
So it's always detail stuff, which will,
exactly like this.
just pour it in, because
in there because that
air is really sort of liquid that will pour through wherever there is a small
I think it has a
gap.
very hard time going uphill.
Still,
this sort of stuff too. It's a beautiful job.
Yeah.
This wire. This is so much better than when we came in here.
oh, you could, like I said, you could feel the difference.
It'll make a big
Instantly.
difference in both heating and cooling.
Yeah, definitely.
Instructions: handle responsibly.
Definitely.
Plan for their practice.
Excellent.
Wear gloves and protective eyewear. Eliminate all sources of ignition. Ensure good ventilation. Shake vigorously, minimum 30 seconds. Screw straw assembly onto valve.
Yeah, you actually have to screw that on.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't just
Dispense
push on.
slowly. Fill voids less than 50%. Mist water to speed cure. If product is not
What does it say about water?
mist water to speed cure.
Oh, okay.
So spray it with water if you want to speed things up.
Which we don't have to worry about.
If product does not flow easily, do not force product from can. Clean up. Solid surfaces. Tacky foam dissolves with acetone. Skin in cured foam. All foam must be mechanically removed or allowed to wear, oftentimes.
Yeah, we're not going to use acetone.
So
Just
this
keep
is what it does
keep
to
it out of
clothing.
your eyes. Whatever.
Yeah, out of your eyes. This is what it does to clothing. That was like 6 months ago. It's gone through many, many laundry cycles. It just stays. It doesn't come off.
Overfilled voids. Trim cured foam with serrated blade.
Okay. Yeah. So, and notice it said fill voids 50% because it's going to expand. So we don't want to. You don't want to fill it and have a little bit left over because then it'll really come out. Yeah. I did my bathtub at home to try to keep leaking from occurring, and it's just got huge lumps coming out, which is very unsightly.
So use less than.
Yeah. Use about 50. Fill up a hole about 50% of the hole. That's the idea, and then it'll expand to fill the rest.
And then wait a while and see how much it expands.
Yeah.
It also, it'll droop down and stuff like that. And when you use it, if you can, use it upside down.
Yeah.
Because
it doesn't want to go uphill as.
The expellers at the is the gas, and so if you use it right side up, the gas will come out and the foam will stay in.
It'll want to go up to here. So yeah, and so getting a spot like that, do the best you can, but be sure you've got the stuff flowing out already, and then tilt it like this. And in this case, we can actually get a pretty good angle probably. I'm going to start though with something low where I can keep the can really vertical. And as I recall, there's some spaces over here. And also you should be aware that the gas that comes out of this, it's cumulatively, it's bad for you. And if you were going to be, as Jason was saying yesterday, if you're going to be a professional using this, you'd want to have a respirator that actually filters out the bad gas. For us today, as long as we step out and get a breath of fresh air.
And let's leave the back door open if that's okay with the homeowner.
Oh,
too,
absolutely, yeah. But step out, if you start smelling it a lot, don't hesitate to step out and breathe some air that doesn't have the smell in it, just to keep your lungs at a low concentration. But it is cumulative over your lifetime, so just keep that in mind. Now I'm going to shake this for 30 seconds.
Can you see okay?
And if someone else says I've got 3 cans in there. One of those have been open already. I don't know if I have it, but y'all might want to. One of them will have to have the lid.
Well, we're going to use some of that in the other room too, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's that area?
I know there's some ceiling on the other end of this building as well.
I just want to see how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. No, I understand.
Even try to.
It comes out a lot like spray foam.
Oh,
Not spray foam, sorry, like whipped cream.
Yeah,
so it's the same sort of, and then it expands.
Now I'm going to be very conservative on how much I put in, and if you can always go back and put more in later, but that should be enough.
Now, this is a pretty good gap. Now, right here, okay, they've got some stuff in there. Let me just start right there because it's a pretty big hole. Let's just see. Okay, so notice how it, oops, there we go. And notice how it took a while to fill, and then it kept coming out. I'm going to try to stick that up in there before.
You might want to shake it actually a little bit more. It should come out more foamy, less.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Let me just give another 15 seconds or so.
Unless it's the spray foam should also have been kept warm last night. So if it doesn't ever get really foamy, then it might just be the temperature.
I don't know where it was, but now we're at 30 degrees and should not let the stuff stick on the outside there. It scrapes or cuts off, okay. It's just getting off your clothes or skin or hair. Not so.
I think if you're pretty careful with it, it's not going to end up anywhere.
Does the can cold to the touch? Because it might just be.
Yeah, it's cold. Pretty
It's not too
cold.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay, this one might be the one that was sitting here. Now I'm just going to.
I'm just going to put this one by the furnace so it's a little warmer.
Okay, now that's probably too much. Right there, you notice how it kept coming out. Now it's going to keep swelling.
And where it might be a little trickier is when you're trying to do a bead of it. I can almost imagine caulk for that, but this is sort of it's about 1/4 of an inch. But let me